Hey friends, this is Reverend Jerry, the People's Priest, aka Father Jerry, and today I am coming to you with your Monday musings. So, a fun fact about me that not very many people know is I am what they call colorblind, or to use the scientific term that is more accurate, I am color deficient. And what that means is in our brain, when our eye, the retina of our eye brings in light, the light is translated in our brain as color. And then we are like, oh, that's black, that's red, that's green. But some people, it's predominantly males because it's a male thing, apparently, because Mother Nature is sexist, apparently, but whatever. It's mostly a male thing. But for some reason, some people don't have the ability to cognitively recognize what the light is. And so there's like this disconnect in the wiring of the brain. It doesn't mean that you don't have the ability to see color. It just means that your brain malfunctions when it gets to that part in the programming. But the interesting thing about it is you can learn to identify what colors are by determining how bright the color is. So certain colors are a lot brighter than other colors. For instance, the color that I oftentimes consider my nemesis that you will never see me wear is the color yellow, because it is so bright, it's almost like staring into the sun. And that is what this Monday Musing is about. So Thomas Merton, a great spiritual writer and social critic of the 1960s, had a mystical experience in downtown Kentucky. He was at this intersection in the downtown area, and when he turned the corner and was at this four-way stop, he suddenly looked up, and everyone he saw glowed like radiance colors, and just like light came out of everybody. And later in that evening, when he wrote in his journal, he wrote that he had this experience, and his question to God was, how can I live in a world where every person I meet, I have to tell them that they are radiating like the sun? And the point of the story is that he discovered what our true nature is, that each one of us is called to be light, to be people who radiate the wonderful, glorious beingness of love and justice and compassion. He got a physical ability, or for that one particular moment, of realizing who people really are. And the beautiful spirituality of the sun that a lot of indigenous people have is that the sun represents our capacity to radiate out goodness. Every time the sun comes up and we stand in the midst of the sun, we are warmed up. So too, we are called to warm people with our generosity and our humility, our compassion. So this week, I want to encourage you to practice seeing each person as a light bearer, as somebody who gives off beautiful light in the world. And you too practice that light bearer archetype and radiate the joy, the love, the peace of the sun. And maybe then the world will be a little bit more warm. So, dear friends, remember that life is short. We do not have much time to gladden the hearts of those who journey with us. So be swift to love, make haste to be kind, and radiate the sun.
Monday Musings is a weekly reflection series brought to you by Reverend Jerry Maynard, the People's Priest, and produced by C&G Communications. For a small donation of $25 per month, you can be listed as a podcast sponsor. For more information, please visit revjerrymaynard.org and click on the People's Priest podcast under the Media tab.